All right, fastest 15 minutes on the internet, fastest 15 minutes in social media. And my name is Judson Powell. All right. So, got a little bit of stuff to talk about. I like, a lot of y'all don't know my spiritual side or whatever, but unfortunately, it is like really kicked in today. And I have no idea why. But I'm all in, as y'all say, I'm all in my feelings. Anyway, so first I want to talk about the Emmys, right? So we need to talk about the Emmys, and the reason why we need to talk about that is because of Cheryl Lee Ralph and also Quinta Brunson and also Lizzo. All right, and so I just want to get this out of the way right quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, but the thing is that Cheryl Lee Ralph is bad. I mean, I'm telling you, she's like super bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, she's like, like if you got an actress here, well, she's like here. She can do it all, sing, dance, or everything. Whatever you need her to do, she can do. Right? But they've never given her just due until last night. She should have a whole bunch of them, as well as Felicia Rashad, a lot of folks that should have these awards that don't have these awards, and it is kind of surreal. Last night was because of that, and then I never knew that the girl on Abbott Elementary, I never knew that she actually wrote the show as well. So just, I mean, because I don't pay attention sometimes to stuff like that, and so I had to ask my wife so that I would know what was going on, but I didn't know her history, right? And now I do, and I'm thankful for that, and also thankful for her performances and all of that. And then I want to give a special shout out to my homegirl Lizzo. There's no look, you bad girl. Go ahead, girl. Go on with your bad self. And I'm gonna put my Lizzo story out there. I got stories. I got a Cheryl Lee Ralph story, but I'm not gonna tell that one. But because it's kind of incriminating to me, not to her. All right. But yeah. So I wanted to just say big shout out to Lizzo, and the reason is because all of y'all that don't know, I used to weigh 433 pounds. And right now I weigh 163 pounds. All right. And it was and no matter how you lose weight, I don't care what you do, whether you have surgery, whether you have bands, whether you do it running, whether you do it just getting up, moving every day, however it is you do it, it's still difficult. Right? But the thing about it is, it doesn't change who you are on the inside. And Lizzo is beautiful on the inside and the outside. And Ari Spears, you effed up all the way, brother. That's why you're in this, karma is real. And so you're in the situation that you're in because you treaded on one of the people that you should not have treaded on, and so you could say something just because she's big that has nothing to do with what's in her head. I was big for a long time, and I remember the comments and stuff that people would say and all of that kind of stuff, and so I'm just 100% proud. Well, anyway, I was in downtown Phoenix one night, right? And so I was trying to get something to drink, non-alcoholic, but I was trying to get something to drink because I was thirsty. And so these four white girls come up, right? And so they're like having a good time, and they're just like, la la la, partying and everything like that. So they strike up a conversation with me, and so I'm trying to conversate back. I say, where y'all on your ways? Where you on your way to? We getting ready to go see Lizzo. Now, granted, this is like 3 years ago. She's, and they said, we're going to see Lizzo. And I was like, who? Lizzo. And I was like, who? Because I don't, come on, y'all. I don't listen to everything that the kids listen to. I got kids and everything. So I got a bunch of stuff all the time. I got new input coming into me at all times, from as far as it goes with entertainment, everything like that. And so I'm like, they're like, yeah, Lizzo, she's got a really hot record and all of this kind of stuff. And I'm like, and then they're telling me all this kind of stuff. I had no clue. So they get up and leave and whatever, because they're the venue where Lizzo was playing is like literally like right in the middle of downtown Phoenix, and there's like bars, like around where that is or whatever. And as a matter of fact, it was funny because on that same night, these people started telling me, and I ran into some people that had heard the record that I produced when I was in high school, and they were like, "You produced that?" And I was like, "Yeah, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that's and they were excited to, and so they paid for. They paid for my paid for some food and everything for me. So I was just like, wow, and so it kind of threw me for a loop. So that whole time, I'm like, how is it that somebody is out in the music world and I never heard of them or whatever? But then I realized, I was like, I don't really pay that much attention anymore like I used to when I was programming radio stations or programming stuff. I used to pay attention to all the music all the time, but I haven't really been doing that. And even with the network that we're running, Capri, I don't really have a whole lot to do with Capri. That's basically, I have to do with it, but it's basically the young folks. It's basically young folks' music. So I have to talk to the young folks and find out, like, okay, so what do I play? What should we put on this channel? Well, anyway, long story short, the next day while I'm in the car, and I start flipping through, radio stations, trying to see if I can hear this record, because they told me the name of her record. And so I'm like trying to flip through, trying to see if I could, and finally I hear the record. I'm like, I know that record. I've heard it. And I was like, I've actually heard this record before, but I didn't put two and two together. And then the whole two and two. And then the other part of it that I didn't put together was that she's my homegirl. She's from Detroit. So I didn't put that together either. So it all came together. And then last night she won an Emmy Award. So congratulations to her. Congratulations to Cheryl Lee Ralph. All of y'all, Black Girl Magic, we thank you. And to Ms. Brunson as well, congratulations to her and winning it as a writer. That's even, y'all don't realize how big that is. That's huge. It's huge. It's big time, right? So now, the thing that really pissed me off about the whole thing is that in the same fell swoop, a black on black crime at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and P&B Rock, a Philadelphia rapper, was gunned down in front of his girlfriend. Some people are saying that she has something to do with it. I don't know if that's true or not, but we gotta figure this out, y'all. And I was just talking to my wife about it a little bit ago, and it's like, we got to figure this out. This whole black on black crime thing, we got to figure it out. We got to solve this problem. This is a problem that we got to solve. And and we watch it's embarrassing, but I watch a lot of cop shows and stuff like that. Reality, the whole first 48, that kind of stuff, right? And then I just started. I'm like, what is going on? People getting shot for shot and killed for $20 worth of marijuana, and or just something stupid, nothing really important. And then they just, and then the gang activity back and forth. Oh, I got to kill this person because they killed me, or they that whole disrespect thing, or turf thing. All of that's crazy because y'all don't own none of it. But like I told my wife, but we still got was the dude who killed Trayvon Martin. He's still walking around in one piece. But y'all gangsters, and y'all so rough and tough and everything like that. But y'all can't even avenge your own against other people that are coming in trying to take y'all out and trying to take y'all stuff, or looking at y'all as animals on a daily basis. Think about it. And so that's the kind of stuff right now that's like, we gotta focus on that. I mean, the list of all of these rappers that have been killed, just killed senselessly, is senseless. Look, music is entertainment. It's art. It's not something that you're supposed to take 100% seriously. You're not supposed to take that stuff like that seriously. That's what I always told my children. It's like, look, it's music. It's just like going to a movie, to a play. If you go and you watch a movie and then you go out and you murder people, that's ridiculous. We got to change the mindset. We got to change what's up here and what it decides to make us do. We got to start loving each other. Ain't nobody gonna love us if we don't love each other. That's the whole thing we talk about in spirituality. The love begins with you. Know thyself, and to thy own self be true. That's the linchpin to everything. And the most important universal key is love. I explained it the last time. It's like you got a door with two locks on it. Love unlocks the top lock, and then everything else that you do is unlocked because you're doing the right thing, not because you're out here. And that don't make you tough. And then the sad part about it is that not only is a person killed, but then the person that killed them is also, you might as well say, they're dead too. Why? Because they going to prison. And so we got to cut this out for real. I mean, that should be the number one issue concerning everybody that considers themselves to be a black leader. If you consider yourself to be a black leader, then that's what you need to be working on right now. That's what you need to be. All of this stuff about, who you marry and who you this, that, and the other thing. All of these, these agendas that are out here. Well, there's no agenda. There is no agenda if we keep killing each other. We can't get nobody else to take us seriously if we don't take ourselves seriously. It's important. So, congratulations to the ladies that won the awards last night. But to y'all that's still out there black on black criming, F y'all. Y'all need to get it together. Get it together. and learn how to do something besides hurt each other. All right, fast 15 minutes is up.